All right, guys, it is day 2 of me being in the Phoenix area. Yesterday, I went to pretty much every single pawn shop on the east side of the whole Phoenix Valley. Today, I'm gonna be going to all the ones on the west side. And right now, I've got a pawn first as my first pawn. So let's check it out and see if they got any deals. Not really sure why they were asking almost $300 for those pretty common Mario 3DS games, but I ended up picking up Pokemon Legends Arceus and Halo 1. Paid 20 bucks for the both of them, but Double Mint Games, they buy Halo 1 for $7, so really, it's as if I paid $13 for Arceus, so not bad at all. All right, next up we got a super pawn right here, and then it looks like there is another pawn shop right across the street, so we'll see who beats who. Okay, nothing really good there. We'll check out the one across the street. These games here, are these all the games you guys would have?
That would be all of them, yes sir.
Okay, thank you. Well, I think we'll just call that one a draw. On to the next store. They got kind of a bougie building for this super pawn. All right, nothing too crazy there. Apparently this pawn shop used to be a synagogue. That's why it was so huge on the inside. But they ended up giving me Skyrim for 5 bucks. Can't complain. All right, next up we got this American pawn. Let's see if they have any American deals. I don't know where I was going with that. Thank you.
All right, boss. Thank you.
All right, nothing really too great there. We'll keep moving on. All right, looks like we actually got a decently big place coming up. We'll see if they got any games and if they got anything good.
Can I go now?
Cool store, but all those games are pretty expensive. We'll keep moving on. Well, still no crazy deals yet. We'll see if TNT Pawn here can change that for me. Okay, so I ended up paying up a bit, but I ended up getting another copy of Diablo 4, which they were only asking 10 bucks on it, so that was nice. And then these 4 PS4 games, Jurassic World Evolution 2, Knack 2, No Man's Sky, and Jump Force. All 5 of those for 43 bucks. Not too bad. All right, I called ahead to the next pawn shop. They said they had plenty of PS4, Xbox One, and PS3 games. So we'll see if it's good stuff or if it's gonna be Destiny and Anthem. Yeah, nothing really too great. They did have Batman Arkham Origins on 360 there, but they wanted 20 bucks for it, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. Well, the local pawn shop couldn't give me a deal. Let's see if this chain can change the tides. Well, it ain't nothing flabbergasting, but it is a good pickup for me because I needed it for my collection. The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer. I want every like Pixar game up to the movie Up, and this technically counts, so I needed it. And hey, by the way, this is the real sequel to The Incredibles, not The Incredibles 2. Nah, that ain't it. All right, now we got a Cash America and a Pawn First right next to each other. Let's see who beats who. Not bad at all. They ended up doing 5 bucks for Samurai Warriors 4 2, and now I'm gonna head across the street to the Pawn First. Well, it was a nice little walk, but that Pawn First was garbage. Come on. Oh, sorry. We're here at the Cash America Super Pawn here in the middle of nowhere. We will see what they have to offer. In 3 days, they're gonna be dropping that down to 132. It's not a bad deal for a Switch. All right, kind of squeezing blood from a stone out here. We'll see what these guys got. There really wasn't anything great in there. There was one good game, Divinity Original Sin 2, but I kind of paid up for it, paid 15 bucks for it. Nah, you gotta take what you can get out here. Well, still no crazy deals so far. Maybe the west side just isn't up to snuff. Well, good stuff there, but it's gonna be sitting there a while at those prices. All right, next up, we don't really have a pawn shop, but we do have a Pay More electronics store. I went to one for the first time yesterday in the Scottsdale area, and they had a giant wall of games that were just $5 each. They were actually doing 6 for 20, which was a really good deal because there was a lot of good stuff there. So I'm hoping this one that I'm going to way up here in the north end is gonna have something similar, but we'll see. Well, that was absolutely ridiculous. So that place was absolutely stacked with good games, and homie there said they were just doing $10 and under for a lot of them. So I ended up picking up this kind of ridiculous lot. The only one here that's questionable is the GTA Vice City Stories. It's got a crack in the middle. It's not quite touching the data layer, so if it doesn't work, whatever, because I only ended up paying about 74 bucks for the whole thing. So yeah, can't complain about that. Well, that is gonna be a pretty hard lot to beat. I still got like 10 more pawn shops to go to today, and there is another Pay More electronics store that I haven't been to yet. So we could potentially beat that deal, but hey man, we'll see.
I have never seen the white fat PS3.
Nothing too major, but copy of Call of Duty Ghosts for $5. Ain't gonna pass that up. Looks like this one's been here a while. I mean, we'll see if the games have been here for a while. Yeah, can't complain about a Fallout 4 pickup for $5. Actually, I'm just gonna send it to Doublemate because they're paying 11 bucks on it, so really, I just put $6 in my pocket, so can't complain. Well guys, it's game over. I already know that I'm literally gonna get the best deal of all time from any pawn shop ever recorded on YouTube at this pawn shop right here. Let's see what it is. Okay, next stop is not a pawn shop, but it is another Pay More. Now, the previous 2 Pay Mores I've been to, honestly, have given me the best deals of the entire trip, so I have high hopes for this one. Hopefully, I can get some good stuff. That wasn't bad at all. Ended up picking up these 12 games here. However, the Wii Sports and all the Call of Duties in the Just Dance 4 are gonna go to Doublemate. They're paying 73 for all of those, and the whole thing costs 43 bucks. So 73 minus 43 is 30. So essentially, I'm getting paid $30 to have these 5 games. So can't really complain about that at all. All right, there's a few more pawn shops left. Let's get some deals. Unfortunately, they were kind of picked through, so we'll check out the Super Pawn that is just down the street. Well, not too bad at all. Ended up picking up Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2. Both of those for 11 bucks, but Doublemate pays $11 for Left 4 Dead 1. And then they paid 23 on Left 4 Dead 2, so it's as if I just put 23 bucks in my pocket. Can't complain.
Excuse me. Do you guys sell any individual video games, or is it just the consoles?
Well, that was cool. I ended up taking this up to the front, and he just told me, hey, you know what, man, you can just have it. So ended up getting this Forza Horizon 2 disc for free. So can't complain about that. I think I actually have the case and artwork for it at home, empty, so really can't complain. See if these guys got any free games. Well, Fallout 4 for $5. Doublemint pays 11 on it, so I just put $6 in my pocket. Can't complain.
All right, $9 for these two is decent. $33 for some solid bread and butters. Can't pass them.
So I underestimated how many pawn shops are around here. There's still like 8 pawn shops left that I can go to, so hopefully I can get to all of them before they start closing.
$50 for the Xbox One with no controller, or $50 for the Xbox One with the controller and Kinect. $10 for the Modern Warfare trilogy. Can't complain.
It also looks like there is a pawn shop literally right across the parking lot right here, so I'm gonna check them out and see if they got anything better. Well, no dice.
There's a first for everything.
All right, we're down to the wire. Only a couple more pawn shops left. We'll check out this Youngtown pawn here and see if they got any good games. Nothing really good there. I'm thinking that's probably one of those type of stores that they put everything that's kind of junky in bulk out on the floor, and then they keep everything good behind the counter for them to like list online or whatever. But there's one more pawn shop I can go to. It is a Pawn First. We'll check it out, see if they got anything good on my way out of Arizona. Well, I'm at the final pawn shop of Arizona. This is the most amount of pawn shops I've ever been to within 2 days, and I've certainly gotten way more stuff than I thought I would. So, let's see if we can end it on a bang. Unfortunately, I did not get that Pokemon Sun because there was no manual with it. But I can't really complain because I got a ridiculous amount of stuff. Between the last 2 days in Phoenix, it was probably the best pawn shop run I've ever had. Definitely was not expecting to get this much great stuff. Overall, I ended up spending about $152 for all this, and in return, I got about $1,130 in value. So, really can't complain.